Have we been long overdue for a retail apocalypse? How long is it going to be until Amazon takes your job? Not every company out there was meant to be around forever, and the US has had a surplus on retail stores and restaurants for a while now. It was only a matter of time before they went bankrupt or closed up shops. Today we're going to take a look at some businesses that are going through some tough times right now in 2019. Hey guys, this is American Eye, bringing you another great video. Here are companies going out of business. Number 13. Subway. Subway was extremely popular in the 1990s and even into the 2000s, but recently they've had some serious issues. They've been closing up shops across the US for a variety of reasons. This includes an increase in price and their spokesman's personal life to top it off. In any case, we'll all remember how convenient it was to get a $5 footlong, which was enough to fill you up for lunch. Now prices have soared to the point where most sandwiches are over $8. It was also revealed that Subway has been filling their chicken full of soy in an effort to reduce costs. Although Subway denies these claims, it damaged their reputation. It was also revealed that their bread contained an ingredient that was used in yoga mats. The ingredient, which is hard to pronounce, is found in over 500 different foods, including Little Debbie's honey buns, hot dog buns, Pillsbury toaster strudels, and various biscuits made by Jimmy Dean. It's basically used as a chemical foaming agent mixed into plastic materials. Some bread, even labeled 100% whole wheat, contained this artificial ingredient as well, but somehow Subway got all the flack for it. Number 12. Burger King. Burger King has had a ton of competition with companies like Wendy's, Arby's, and of course McDonald's. There are almost too many fast food restaurants to keep up with the demand, and only the best are going to survive. Many feel as though it was all over for Burger King once they decided to change their fries. More bad publicity wouldn't make it easier for the food chain either. Most people don't go to Burger King for foot fungus, but that might be exactly what you get. This photo here was uploaded on 4chan anonymously with his feet clearly in a tub full of lettuce. He stated on the post that this is the kind of lettuce you get at Burger King. Is it worse with our shoes on or without? This photo here was captured in Mayfield Heights, Ohio, and Burger King fired 3 people who they believe to be involved with the making of this. Number 11. Sonic. During a time when people are trying to cut back some calories, Sonic just tends to offer some of the most unhealthy food imaginable, and people are beginning to wake up. If you would like to become obese, you can order a Supersonic Bacon Double Cheeseburger with mayo, which contains 1,240 calories along with 87 grams of fat. Go ahead and wash that down with a hot fudge shake with 1,350 calories and 162 grams of sugar. If you do this, you'll be over your daily calorie intake. Are people starting to realize how bad this stuff is for them or what? Healthy options are few and far between. Plus, how many of us are getting tired of the same commercial with those 2 guys in the front seat of their car? Many would prefer getting something a little bit on the safer side and get something from In-N-Out instead. Number 10. Victoria's Secret. Victoria has a little secret that she doesn't want everyone to know about. Some of her stores, like many stores in the mall, are having trouble making sales. Victoria announced that she'll be closing 53 stores after a decrease in sales in 2018. Sales fell nearly 7% over the last year, and did not sell nearly as much lingerie as they would have hoped for during Christmas time. The brand is receiving some backlash after the Me Too movement after refusing to promote plus-size and transsexual models during their runway shows. But could there be other reasons why women aren't buying their lingerie anymore? Are women finding themselves less attractive in lingerie? Do they feel less inclined to impress men with fancy underwear? Or are men just tired of buying their girlfriends expensive presents from this place? Customers claim that the quality of their products has gone down as well, so who knows? It's estimated that they might close another 200 shops before the end of the year. Let us know why you think they're closing up shops in the comment section. Number 9. Jewelry shops. Jewelry shops across the US are starting to get a little bit desperate for customers, as Signet Jewelers recently shut down over 150 stores this year. This company includes jewelers such as Zales, Kay, and Jared, who are known for their diamond rings. Signet Jewelers closed down another 250 shops, fired corporate workers, and so on as a part of a 3-year plan to turn things around. So what's the deal? Are men just turning away from the family life and not getting married? With divorce rates through the roof and marriage at an all-time low, you'd only imagine that the ring business is not doing so well. Here in this graph, we can see that marriage levels have been on the decline since 1980. Divorce has also been more common since the no-fault divorce laws were passed, with nearly half of all marriages ending in divorce. Does this seem like a promising investment to you? Number 8. David's Bridal. Another way you can tell that marriage is less common here in the US is when a wedding dress shop goes bankrupt. The company was getting so far in debt that they declared for bankruptcy and are currently owned by Oak Tree Capital Group. Although they didn't close down any shops, it appears as though they will in the future. They also want to work on getting their online presence in the meantime. It currently owns anywhere from $500 million to $1 billion to creditors, according to the court records. They've also tried to appeal to those who want to do a wedding on a budget by selling more affordable casual wedding gear. Could this possibly encourage more people to seal the deal? Who knows? Number 7. Payless. Payless is closing stores, likely because they couldn't keep up with their name, which promises that customers will pay less. Payless closed all their stores in Canada and the US due to low sales. In February of 2019, they decided to liquidize all their assets, and over 2,400 people in Canada alone lost their jobs. Just 2 years ago in the US, over 400 shops were closed and the company went under creditor protection. In April of 2017, they filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy, which is never a good sign for things to come. While many of you would like to point the blame on Amazon for this one, the most obvious reason would likely be because there are just way too many stores. Lots of money gets involved with keeping shoes in stock in different sizes for kids and women too. Rent and labor certainly don't make things any cheaper. Customers were willing to pay less, but at the same time, the quality wasn't all that great in the first place. Number 6. Tesla stores. Tesla is still a relatively new company, but they are quick to notice the trend of online shopping and started closing stores in March of 2019. CEO Elon Musk said that Tesla was launching a review of its sales and marketing effort and will start closing stores just a couple months ago. This kind of makes it a little bit difficult to go on a test drive for a Tesla, and some things aren't really meant to be sold online. It makes it much more difficult to buy an automobile that's already $35,000 and makes it more difficult for older people who aren't internet savvy to acquire one. After 100 of their stores were closed, many are questioning this decision. Number 5. Guitar Center. If you're looking to get your hands on an electric guitar, you better do it soon because Guitar Center is closing up shop. Their website is offering clearance sales and massive warehouse markdowns. Many things are marked hundreds of dollars below their normal price as the company prepares to liquidize all their assets. While playing an instrument is often considered to be an encouraged thing to do, many still kind of consider it to be a luxury that's out of their price range. You're lucky if you can find a ukulele here for under $100. They probably have more guitars on stock than people who actually play the guitar. Number 4. GNC. While maintaining a healthy diet is always important, many people don't see it that way, and GNC and places like it such as Vitamin Shop are going out of business. Where are people ever going to find their protein? Supplements are pretty easy things to order online, and you probably can't sample anything there anyways. Many people don't even feel like their supplements work anyway. Other supplements that actually did work were banned by the FDA, and they never really seemed to offer anything that was cutting edge or revolutionary that people were looking for. Vitamins are likely another marketing scam that earns over $122 billion a year. There's not even any evidence that supports that vitamin C will help you with your cold, so good riddance. Number 3. Home Depot. Home Depot announced that at the end of 2018, they would be closing down 47 locations in North America. With a similar trend in marriage, homeownership has taken a plunge in recent times, as we can tell from this graph. It only seems like it's getting worse, too. That means that retail stores like Home Depot and Lowe's are going to suffer as a result. People don't need to make repairs to homes they don't own. Experts feel as though it might become a buyer's market in the year 2020, but only by a little bit. While many millennials are already struggling from student debt, many are reluctant to buy into the similar concept of getting a mortgage. Number 2. Macy's. Just like many shops you might find at the shopping malls across America, Macy's has announced that they're closing down some shops for good. In the early part of 2019, Macy's closed down 8 shops as a part of a 2-year planned closure process. As far back as 2016, they say that they would close down at least 100 shops or more, and they will continue to close down this year. The former retail giant has cut over 5,000 jobs as they're going for a more online approach. Many are once again blaming Amazon for the shop closures, since you can typically buy everything they sell online. But could that be the only reason? Some point the blame at their prices, competition from Kohl's and Walmart, as well as an overall poor shopping experience. Don't people like trying things on before they buy them? Oh yeah, apparently Amazon lets you do that too now. And number 1. Starbucks. The founders of this company are from the Northwest Pacific, and also their logo is quite mysterious. They made quite a few changes to their company within the past 40 years. The company certainly appears to be one of the most addictive brands of coffee in the world, and we probably see the logo more often than we realize. And that could be their problem. Starbucks is closing 150 stores in the US, which might not seem like a lot compared to how many Starbucks there are, but how much longer until we see that number go in the thousands? How long will people be craving overpriced bean juice to the point where they need to go to Starbucks to get it? Hey guys, if you haven't noticed already, we're almost at 1 million subscribers, so remember to smash that subscribe button.